The Titans have been repaired. Today I'll show you and explain all the secrets hidden in the new episode 69 part 2 of Skibidi Toilet that you may not have noticed. Dafukboom brought us a final video for this year which seems to not show anything important. However, it hides many secrets that explain significant lore in Skibidi Toilets. Why are there cameramen who cannot be revived? Why did the upgraded Titan TV Mano give energy to the upgraded Titan Speaker Man? Or could it be that he still harbors resentment? And who is the mysterious cameraman that appears at the end of the episode? And what are the secret messages that the TV men said? We will talk about these and more secrets today, so if you want to know about all this and more, stay until the end of the video, not without getting 100 likes first and everyone subscribing and activating the bell if you want me to bring more secrets and explanations of the next episode of Skibidi Toilet when it comes out. The cameraman and speaker are preparing for war. In the new episode 69 part 2 of Skibidi Toilet, at the beginning we saw the final scene from the previous episode where the POV plunger man, the speaker man and the others advanced through the Skibidi Toilet laboratory. Suddenly the large TV man showing this image stopped doing so. Therefore in this episode we won't see what continues inside the Skibidi Toilet base, but rather what is happening outside. At this moment the large TV man says some words that can only be understood in reverse, since that's how all the TV men speak. So I will reverse this scene for you to understand what he is saying, so pay close attention. Basically, he is rejoicing because they are reaching the end of the Skibidi Toilet laboratory. However, this large TV man is very foul-mouthed and that's why he said the insult at the beginning. And after this, the POV cameraman outside the base looks at the upgraded Titan cameraman who is finishing off a masked dual buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet. It looks like the Skibidi whose arm he ripped off before, but this must be another one, and he finishes him by crushing him with his foot. After this, some helpers helicopter speakers arrive carrying new arm cannons for the upgraded Titan Speakerman, as the previous ones were destroyed in episode 67 by the scientist SKIBIDI, so they equip these new cannons to the Titan. Also, flying wings automatically arrive and attach themselves to the Titan camera. Just before equipping them, the Titan camera releases the cannons and the previous wings it had on its back, as they were destroyed after the last battle. While equipping the new machine guns, we can see on the left how the helpers helicopter speakers are retreating since they have completed their mission of repairing the upgraded Titan Speaker Man. And we can see how these new wings of the upgraded Titan cameraman grab onto his shoulders as if it were a backpack. At that moment, the upgraded Titan TV man arrives and says to the upgraded Titan cameraman words that, when reversed, say the following. Basically, he asks him to stay still because he is going to help him. The upgraded Titan TV man with the reactor in his chest launches the energy he collected from the laser beams of the Skibidi Toilet from episode 68, allowing the upgraded Titan cameraman to regain his strength. This just demonstrated a new ability that the upgraded Titan TV man has, sharing the energy stored in the reactor in his chest with the other Titans to repair and re-energize them. The upgraded Titan TV man says something else, which you will hear next. Basically, he is telling the Titans that they are going to demolish the entire Skibidi Toilet laboratory. They want to destroy this place completely. However, at that moment, the upgraded Titan Speaker Man tells the upgraded Titan TV man that he also gives him energy. However, both the Titan cameraman and the upgraded Titan TV man tell him no. Why doesn't the TV man want to share his energy with the upgraded Titan Speaker Man? But before answering this question, or if you find this video very interesting, I challenge you to like it right now. Remember that if we reach 100 likes and everyone subscribes by activating the bell, I will bring more explanations and secrets of Skibidi Toilets. Many have theorized that he still harbors resentment or is still angry because in the past the upgraded Titan Speaker Man stabbed the screen of the upgraded Titan TV man. However, I don't believe this because the upgraded Titan TV man doesn't seem angry. He has an emoji of a cute face on the screen. Also, even the upgraded Titan cameraman tells the upgraded Titan Speaker Man no. So I'll explain the real reason why he rejected giving energy to the upgraded Titan TV man, and it's because he doesn't need it. The upgraded Titan speakerman has not lost enough energy to require more, whereas the upgraded Titan cameraman has suffered too much damage. Remember that he almost cut off his own head because the scientist SKIBIDI forced him to. He received many hits, and even the SKIBIDIs bombed him from the sky, while the upgraded Titan speakerman had managed to escape, as we saw in episode 65. Therefore, the upgraded Titan cameraman lost a lot of energy and indeed needed a recharge, whereas the upgraded Titan speakerman has not lost much, and it's not necessary. If the upgraded Titan TV man gives more energy to the upgraded Titan speakerman, the upgraded Titan TV man would be left with little energy, so this would be the real reason. After this, the upgraded Titan cameraman teleports probably to another part of the base to continue with his destruction. The upgraded Titan cameraman takes flight with his new wings, and the upgraded Titan speakerman gestures in disappointment for not having obtained the energy he asked for. Nevertheless, he continues his journey, also following the upgraded Titan cameraman to demolish this place. They may have also flown to search for the original SKIBIDI and kill him since he had escaped. After this, the POV cameraman turns to look behind him, and many normal cameramen and normal speakermen are seen arriving at the scene. In the background, there is even a camera helicopter that fired rockets at the SKIBIDI still alive but failed. We also see a medic cameraman trying to revive a normal cameraman lying on the ground, and to the right we see another medic cameraman who managed to revive a normal cameraman who is getting up. We see a dual bat black coated speakerman who may become a new important character in the series, recognizable by these weapons. There are also two normal cameramen and a speakerman, all with additional equipment such as headphones to protect themselves from the Titan speaker's attacks that may be launched against the SKIBIDI toilet. In other words, if they are going to continue fighting alongside the Titans, they have to protect themselves to avoid getting hurt, or in case the SKIBIDI toilet equips itself with speakers or powers from cameramen. These cameramen also have a protective lens on top, and they all have jetpacks. This would mean that in the next episode we will see them fly, perhaps because there is an area of the SKIBIDI toilet base that is in the heights, or to be able to dodge and fight the larger SKIBIDI toilets. This speakerman has a knife in his hand, and we also see another cameraman with a roll of toilet paper on his belt. Could this be a new way to deal with SKIBIDI toilets? I'm very interested in seeing how they will use this toilet paper to defeat them. Write down below in the comments how you think they will use it. This cameraman touches the side of his head as if he has just received a message from his superiors. Perhaps they are indicating where they should go next. Behind we see another cameraman helicopter, which surely brings more medic cameramen and the SKIBIDI toilet that was still alive behind. We see how he turns to look at a cameraman helicopter launching rockets, which fires and finishes off this SKIBIDI toilet. After this, we see how the medic cameraman gave up and realized he couldn't revive that normal cameraman. He got up and went to another place to try to revive another comrade. F in the chat for this normal cameraman who could not be revived. Could it be that he couldn't be revived because he has a spear through his chest? Perhaps the chest of cameramen is their most vulnerable spot, and if attacked there, they cannot be revived. And just at this moment, we see an armed, very large cameraman arriving with a laser cannon. It is the first time we see a large cameraman with such a weapon. Could it be that this cannon was part of the cannon that the upgraded Titan speakerman had before? Maybe they picked it up from the ground, modified it, and now he will use this weapon. Another strange thing I see in this large cameraman is that he seems to have many metal parts in his body. Could it be that this large cameraman is the same one that died at the beginning of episode 67 from the toxic acid of the mafia SKIBIDI toilet, and perhaps they revived him, repaired him, and improved him with those metal parts? This would explain why he is accompanying the medic cameraman, because they were the ones who just repaired him. No, this is a bit of a crazy theory, since it's very difficult to believe that they revived this large cameraman because he literally exploded. I also thought it could have been the large cameraman who sacrificed himself and died in the elevator. But it's not possible that they revived him so quickly, since his body is still inside the SKIBIDI toilet laboratory. So it's most likely that this is a new large cameraman. But I would like to know what you think. Is this one of the large cameramen who just died and was revived? Write it down in the comments below. After this, a cameraman approaches the POV cameraman and hands him a jetpack that comes with a weapon, headphones, and a protective lens for his camera. In other words, this is like the starter pack that they are now giving to all cameramen to better prepare them for war. We even see that it has the cameraman logo, since possibly the starter pack given to speakermen is different as they don't need a protective lens. The strange thing about this is that the weapon weapon given to the POV cameraman seems to be a shotgun resembling the SPAS 12, although it is more likely to be the same paralyzing ray rifle that other cameramen have. It is possible that this starter pack also includes toilet paper, just like this cameraman has one equipped on his belt. The POV cameraman puts on the jetpack, and this scene is one of the most intriguing in this episode. Now, well, at this moment we can see that this cameraman is very different from the others. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time we see a cameraman with an open jacket, and you can see the buckle of his belt. Generally, when we see a cameraman, their belts are not visible as they have their jackets closed. However, unlike the others, this one has it open, allowing us to see the buckle of his belt. Suspiciously, the tie he's wearing is to the side, perhaps to better showcase the belt buckle. You might be wondering why it's important for a cameraman to show his belt. Well, this may be because Dafukboom is trying to reveal something with this. Generally, Dafuk does not place things randomly. Everything has a purpose. This cameraman has some kind of coat over his formal clothing, making him look very different from the others. But as I mentioned, the most important thing is that we can see his belt, and I'll explain why. We'll capture this moment when we can see the left hand and belt of this cameraman, and now we'll compare it with what we saw at the beginning of episode 66. In that episode, the POV cameraman was punching a skibidi toilet with his fists, and a mysterious person handed him a knife. In the explanation of that episode, which I recommend above, we said that the mysterious person handing the knife was none other than Dafukboom himself, as only he could be seen with the buckle of his belt. This was because all cameramen have their jackets covering the belt, making it impossible for anyone else to hand over the knife. However, if we compare it with the new cameraman who also shows his belt, it could be the same person. He has the same black glove, the left arm in formal attire with a white sleeve, and both show the belt. Could it be that Dafukboom is showing us this character in this way so that we now believe that he was the one who handed the knife in episode 66? Perhaps at the beginning, Dafukboom wanted the character handing the knife to be Dafukboom himself, but now he wants to change it and make us believe that it was this cameraman. It's not the first time Dafukboom changes his mind about something, and that's why when he compiles all the episodes of a season, he tends to modify certain things. This could be one of them. Write down in the comments below if you think this person handing the knife is the same as this cameraman. And personally, I want to keep believing that it's not, and that it was actually Dafukboom. Even though the clothes are the same, the buckle looks a bit different, as if it were in one direction, but this cameraman's is in another direction. Additionally, this new cameraman has a coat, although he may have put it on recently. Anyway, it is clear that now the cameramen and speakermen are more equipped than ever. Now they will all have a jetpack, sound protection, a protective lens, a shooting weapon, and most importantly, toilet paper, which will make it easier for them to defeat the skibidi toilets. But the strange thing we see at the end of this episode is that the rifle this cameraman has is different from the weapon they were given. As we see at the top of the weapon, it looks different from the weapon that came in the POV cameraman's jetpack. Therefore, it is most likely that this POV cameraman was given a shotgun, but we will find out in the next episode when we see him use it. Also, at the end of this episode, we see how the medic cameraman is approaching another cameraman who is destroyed and his head has come off. Let's hope that this medic can revive him. And that concludes this episode, which is the last one Dafukboom gave us this year. This 2023 was very incredible and wild, as it was the year in which the skibidi toilets were created and became so popular. Let's hope that the next year is even wilder, as Dafukboom promised. Surely we will see more epic episodes and intense battles to finally defeat the evil skibidi toilet. If there was at least one secret in this video that you hadn't noticed from the episode, I challenge you to like it right now. Remember that if we reach 100 likes and everyone subscribes and activates the bell, I will bring more explanations and secrets of skibidi toilets, including the secrets of the new episode when it comes out. I also take this opportunity to apologize for posting this video a bit late. The truth is that I was traveling when this episode came out, so I had to return home to record this video, so I would greatly appreciate it if you share it with your friends, give it a like, and subscribe. I am Georgie Saki 115. See you in the next video. Happy New Year to everyone, and goodbye.